Hey guys, how are you doing? Hey Destiny family, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Another day, another Movember video. Today we'll be lifting weights, but before we do that, I am going to, for the next 2 minutes, what I'm going to do is that I am going to give some information on using weights, correct movements, different types of weights, etc. So if you don't want to hear all this boring stuff, you can skip the next 2 minutes and get straight into the lifting of weights to see which of these weights I will be using. By the way, by way of information, the music that we will be using today, it is from our sister channel where there's a playlist on Afrobeat gym workout beats, right? So when you have time, people, remember to check over on our sister channel. It is Destiny's Diary Uncut, right? Okay, let us go straight into this. Okay, so some ladies tend to shy away from the lifting of weights. Weights have its benefits. Yes, I know that for some people, they are not really sure as to what type of weight to be lifting, whether or not it is safe for them to be lifting weights. My Destiny family, my Destiny sisters, my Destiny aunties, my Destiny cousins. I am here to give you some information on lifting weights. First, I'm going to say it is very important for you to lift weights. You know that as we get older, what happens is that our bones get weaker. Now, in order to build, in order to strengthen those bones as we go along, this is the solution, lifting weights. When you include, my sister, let me tell you, Destiny family, education is key. When you lift weights, it helps to define your muscles. That's number one. Number two, because you are lifting above your body weight as well, what it does is that it intensifies your workout. So it doesn't have to be like any proper type of weights that you buy. When you are in your home, you can find different, you can substitute it. Sometimes it is just having your shoe in your hand. So your favorite pair of shoes, one in each hand, you can be using that. So there is always a start, right? You cannot you can find substitute. For example, so you can use your shoes. Sometimes you can use two water bottles. You can use two water bottles, anything. Just pour liquid in any bottle, one in each hand, and there you go. Already you have weights. Okay? Now, if you are new to weights, you probably want to start off by using the simplest of weights. Now, there are different types of weights. This, for example, is the smallest that I have, 1 kg each. It is very small. It fits into my hand properly, right? So if you are new to weights, perhaps you want to start with this. So you have dumbbell type of weight. I have heavier types of weight. So there is dumbbell. Now you have the kettlebell. So with the dumbbell, as I was saying, it holds into your wrist nice, and you know it is just there. It is easy for you to hold. Now, the kettlebell is like the latest type of weight that they have introduced. With the kettlebell, it is good when you want to use both hands to actually be holding the same weight. So if you should ask, okay, which type of weight to buy? Should I get the dumbbell? Should I get the kettlebell? It is totally a matter of choice. So if you notice, this has a nice little handle to it, so you can just be walking around and it is still there. The shape as well allows you to shift the weight, your weight, from side to side. So I would say it is totally a matter of choice when it comes on to weights. So you have dumbbell, you have kettlebell. And then you have the crossbar. First, what I want to do with this one, because it is always heavier, I am going to first show you or tell you about the correct way of lifting the crossbar. Okay, so it is going to be very important for you to know the correct way to lift your weights. If you don't lift properly, remember guys, that your spine can be damaged. Don't play around with weights. It can damage your spine if you do not lift it properly. It is similar to, I know some people would have heard about manual handling. The same way they teach you the technique, there is a technique as well for you to use when you're lifting weights. And it's the same thing, firm. You want to make sure that the weight is going to be on your knees properly, not your knee, your legs, right? So always bend your leg when you're going down. You're going to ensure that your back is straight. You already know where the weight is, so you don't need to be looking down because that is you bending your spine. You want to ensure that no matter what, your back is straight. Down with your knees, lift, come up. For some people, they have to stop. You can stop by resting the weight on your thigh. You can then come up, rest it on your chest, and then go up. But no matter what you are doing, always ensure that your core, keep your core nice and tight, okay? And it's the same thing when you're going down again, be sure that you keep your back straight. As it is the first time, meaning the first week, it's not going to be a long session, but I can tell you that the lifting of the weights, I'll be using the crossbar. I love the crossbar. And only for now, because it is more stable, I am going to use the crossbar. So you may ask, okay, if I don't have a crossbar, what can I use? Just a minute. If you don't have a crossbar or you are not sure, look what I have. Your broom. So anything that I am doing, you'll be able to use your broom as well. If you have any bars in your home, just use it. So everything that I'm doing, use your broom because I want you to be safe as well. Okay? So that's where we stand. Okay. Now let's go. What I'm going to do in lifting, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to tell you the different parts of the body that will be worked. First, I'm saying that it's going to be full body workout with the weights, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do first. So the first thing that I am going to do is to squat. Now there are different ways of squatting. First, I'm going to turn my leg slightly. I'm going to turn my leg forward. When I turn my leg forward, I am working my glutes. First, I'm also going to say, guys, when you are squatting, push your bum out. Okay, let me lift up our crossbar. Let's begin. Okay, and then I'm going to talk you through it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is to go into a squat. How I'm going to do it? Let me see. Do I want to squat first? No, I think I'm not going to squat because that is like the intermediate. I am going to squat in it, but I'm going to go down first. Okay, I am going to close your legs just a bit, come in just a bit, turn forward, and the first thing that I'm going to do is to just go down with the bar and come up. So the first thing, if you notice, I am not moving my elbow, I'm not moving my hands any at all, right? So what that is doing is just adding weight to what I am doing. Okay, so that's the first. Close your legs, just bring your feet together, slowly go down. Good. All right. Tight core at all times. Push out your tummy, your bum when you're going down. Nice and slow. Very good. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So when I'm going down, I am looking forward. Okay. Now the next thing that I am going to do is that I'm going to do the squat. But before I do the squat, what I want to do is to transfer the weight. Usually people transfer the weight across their shoulders. For me, if your bar is wide enough, long enough, then of course you can transfer it across your shoulder. And it's like this, bend your knee like this, and then you would go like this. Okay, just for today, I'm going to do it like this. But usually what I do, I put it across my chest, but that is only because my bar isn't long enough. You can see that it is narrow. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do the squat. If I'm going forward, meaning if my shoes is slightly turned forward, it means that I'm doing my glutes. Okay, so to do your glutes, a proper squat, guys, you push out your tummy, push out your bum, go down. Good. Push out your bum, down. So don't be bending too much. Squat. Of course, you can go wider if you wish to. Just like that. When you're lifting weights, it's never about speed. Well done. When you come to the top, squeeze your bum in. So this is working your glutes. Well done. Okay. If I should turn my shoe slightly out, when I'm still squatting, it means that I'm working the inner part of my thigh. Good. So with the shoe, turn slightly out. That's working the inner part of your thigh. And you will definitely feel that. Good. Bum out. Good. Tight core at all times. Good. Nice and controlled. Very good. Let me do that 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, well done. So I'm going to bring the bar across so I make sure that I'm balanced properly. Bend my knee slightly. I bring it across. I transfer the weight to my chest just a bit. Then I transfer it to my thighs. I'm still looking forward and I put it down. Okay. Now the other one that I'm going to do is going to be for the full body. So look at the demonstration, then you will be doing it. Be very careful with this one if you are actually using a crossbar, because I'm going over my head with this one. Okay, so remember, safety first. Slightly bend your knees, be looking forward, and this is what I want to do. So I'm coming up, over, and this is the same thing when I'm coming down again. Good. Well done. It's all about control. By way of information, I am working with, I think it's 14 kg. Yeah, I think it's 14 kg. 7 on one side, 7 on the other. It could be 16. I'm not even sure anymore. So tight cores, always turn your hands down. Good. Right there. Rest. Rest. Over. Good. Okay, let me stop talking. You can just go down like that as well. Okay. Keep your arms close to your body as well. Tight core. Well done. Let's go for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6 is down here. 7. You feel your form slipping at any time, you correct it. 7. 8. No. 8 is down here. 9. 10. 10. That's it with weights, guys. Look at it. I've not been jumping around or anything. Can you see the sweat that I've worked on? And that's what weights does. It intensifies your workout. So don't be scared of weights, my ladies. Weights is really good. Your muscles will be defined over time. And of course, throughout the month, I'll be using the different weights at different times. Guys, until my babies, my ladies, my darling Destiny Squad, Destiny family, until I upload another video, peace.